It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got a duel in the Lone Star State.
Game 1 of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking about new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Dallas. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Texans offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm. Then
that'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it! And he'll take it on in. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns. and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently... on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Texans are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
The throw on the run is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on to punt for the second time. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Bone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Texans will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell.
Pretty neat.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This officially a 58-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cowboys are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess.
And he's into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Texans.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans move out to a 24-10 lead. Closing seconds of this 1st half, and this kickoff is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So we are at halftime here in the Thursday night opener of the NFL campaign. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In the early window, lots of good matchups to choose from. We'll highlight the game in Detroit, a big one for the Lions, as they get set to play host to the Chicago Bears. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on the Minnesota Vikings. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the New York Jets and what equates to be a very tough opponent.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The Texans getting all set to punt. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The left side into the hands of Olave. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now give on the ground. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. This one up top for Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the toss, they go with Benson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. And time again, Greg, the yards on the ground have been very difficult to come by.
Yeah, and it really goes against conventional wisdom, Mike. You hear so often everyone talk about you run the ball to open up the pass, and really that's not necessarily true. Oftentimes when you're having trouble on the ground, the best way to open things up underneath is by passing the ball, and that could be a variety of ways. Throwing it downfield, screen passes, swing passes. Just get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and open things up.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Texans have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. That deep for Olave. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll run with Benson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On the ground, it's Brooks. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL.